Coach, what does that entail?
You want great depth about it? You want every
Yeah,
position?
let's talk about
Ryan would obviously be the fullback. Back in 7th grade, that's what he played because he was too small to play offensive line. And then, obviously Joe Gore being the most athletic, probably, just given his skill set, would be our running back. And no one can stop that triple option. 200, 300 yards a game, easy.
Ryan was a swimmer.
Yeah, that's also a fun fact that probably not a lot of people know. He swam to his junior year of high school.
Yeah.
Was very good at it, very successful. He has a very nice swimmer's body when he's not playing offensive line.
Sure.
I think he came in at 240. So
Great segue.
Yeah, I weighed more than him when we came in. I was a tight end.
All right, everyone, fire away.
Yeah, let's start now.
Yes. There's so much to focus on as you guys prepare and adjust to the changes up front. But how critical is first down going to be for you guys? Is that something that you paid extra special attention to?
I think from a coaching perspective, obviously first down is one of the most important downs. It can change an entire drive with what you get. Second down and 3 is a lot easier than second down and 8 or 13 or something worse than that. So we definitely have paid attention to first down a lot. We want to have great success on that down. It's very key. But to offensive line, 3rd and short's always our down. It's something that we take great pride in when we do those drills in practice and things like that. So that's been our main focal point during camp.
Offensive line's a position group of cohesiveness is really important. Have you felt like you guys have gotten to a point now where you can read each other's thoughts, even with the new guys?
I think, more so ever this year than before. Our guys have done a great job of putting us in adverse situations, whether the defense is, blitzing 13 people and we only play with 11. They just do a great job of putting us in stressful situations where Deshaun can kind of call different things and, we can all just feel each other out. And I feel like throughout camp, we've really developed a brotherhood and bond that will be very necessary throughout the season.
Brian talked about communication being one of the things that it's been the most difficult for you guys to get at. What's the process like to get that communication down pat?
I think that in years past that's been one of our biggest faults as offensive line is our communication has lacked, whether that was lack of knowledge of the offense or lack of knowledge through what each other can do. But I think throughout this camp our communication has been great. I think that we've worked on something that we've been working on throughout the entire camp, and it's something that's vital in the offensive line. When you're so close to the fire and people are doing so many different things that if you're not communicating, things are going to go wrong very quickly.
Your observations about Mitch's development from when he enrolled in January to today?
Right. Well, in case you guys didn't notice, I'm a huge Mitch Hyatt fan. This kid has done a great job. He's done numerous strides through each day. Like I said, he's gotten that 1% better each day, and the sky's the limit for him. He's really a great athlete, a great player, and he's very smart. So the amount of knowledge that he's poured into his brain in a couple of months is amazing.
Is there one big kind of most important change you've seen out of Hyatt since you got him on campus in January?
Probably just comfortability. This guy's always been a 5-star, been a great player, and I think he kind of forgot that when he first got here, where his footwork was a little bit sloppy in his hands. But as he has progressed through camp, you can see the confidence that he's been playing with. He's going against one of the greatest defensive ends in the league probably every single day, and that's just made him better and better. So I really just think his confidence has been built so high and just helped him develop as a player.
Is there anything anecdotally you can say about how he has done against Shaq?
Right. I think for a freshman, he's held his own where he's almost to the point where he's winning 50% of the battles now. And Shaq is still a great player, but when you got 2-on-1 sometimes when I can help Mitch out, it's pretty hard to beat.
Coach Elliott was spoken and said he has great confidence in having to slide you out to tackle if need came be.
Right.
How do you feel about sliding out to tackle if you have to?
I think I have the attributes to play tackle. Obviously being a tight end, footwork is not an issue. I have pretty long arms, but just the confidence that I have and the amount of knowledge that I have in this offense, I think it would be an easy transition.
Somebody walked us in practice, didn't know anything about the offense or Deshaun, his age. What field do you think they would guess he is?
5th year, 6th year senior who's been in this offense for all his life. The kid has made unbelievable reads and calls. I think the biggest surprise that we have seen is the confidence that he's had in protections. He's really taken it upon himself to learn the protections as an offensive line, to where if he sees some sort of blitz or coverage that he doesn't like, he can call a different one to put us in a better situation. And you don't see that from sophomore, 19-year-old kids being able to read the defense that way.
How much control does he have to